I'm Richard Southern in the 680 newsroom. Happy Friday to you. Big win, of course, for the Raptors last night, and that means the team can clinch and move on to the finals with a home game here in Toronto tomorrow night. Game 6 in the 6. It's going to be big. And if you want to be there, be prepared to pay up in a big way. We are seeing ticket prices absolutely going through the roof for tomorrow night's game. The cheapest seat in the house, $448. Of course, that's up on the nosebleeds. Cheapest lower bowl seat, $816. If you want to sit courtside next to Drake, that's a little bit more than $8,000. Again, these are some of the highest prices we've ever seen for a Raptors game, and they will probably continue to track higher on the secondary market as we get close to tomorrow's game.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Interesting news from one of the more interesting companies out there these days, SpaceX, Elon Musk's space venture. It has launched 60 tiny satellites into space, the first of thousands they plan to send up there for global internet coverage. That's what they're going to do with these. A recycled Falcon rocket blasted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida last night. The first stage booster landing on an ocean platform. That's a signature move for SpaceX. These satellites will provide high-speed internet coverage throughout the United States. Getting kicked to the curb on Wall Street, shall we say, today was Foot Locker, that shoe retailer stock tumbling lower as Foot Locker reported some weak profit and revenue numbers, cut its full-year outlook. A lot of this actually tied to that trade spat between the U.S. and China. Foot Locker was among a number of companies that sent a letter to U.S. President Trump urging him not to double down on new tariffs as that dispute with China drags on. Of course, a lot of these shoes made in the Asian marketplace. Uber's everywhere throughout Toronto, launching in more and more Canadian cities, and it's even now going underwater. Uber is launching submarine rides to the Great Barrier Reef. No kidding. It's called Scuba. Got to be, of course, in Queensland, Australia to take advantage. It's not cheap. $2,700 Canadian a trip. Speaking of being underwater, that's pretty much where Uber stock remains on Wall Street, still a little bit below its IPO price. Hasn't been a very good market debut for this company, which still has yet to turn a profit. Finally, it's all the rage in the fast food business these days. Plant-based burgers, of course, Beyond Meat, very much at the forefront of that. The Golden Arches, though, the biggest hamburger chain in the world, says they're not going to partake just yet. McDonald's held its annual investor conference yesterday, and the executive said they're watching these plant-based alternative burgers, but as of yet, they have no plans to add one to their global menu, even though they're under pressure to do so. What with A&W and Burger King, some of McDonald's competitors, rolling out these burgers amid great fanfare. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.